Well, I think yesterday I had a little bit of a, you know, error when saying what was the day. So today, without a doubt, is the day number 15th out of 30. So yeah, just keep reading and trying to do it better every single day. So 23, death. Question. If you had 5 years left to live, what would you do? One day you'll die. After a few years of decades after your death, no one will remember who you were or what you did, unless you change the world in a big way. Choose just you reading this just you just you reading just 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 you reading this may make you uncomfortable and may make you want to object. But this isn't about but this isn't about who's right. This is about exploring a concept that can help you move forward. So for now, stay open. Imagining that you'll die might sound depressing, but I find it liberating. It reminds me of the fact that the fears and worries I have are insignificant in the largest scheme of things. When I look back 5 years, I can't remember what I worried about. It helps me realize what I'm worrying about today doesn't matter as much as I think it does. My fears feels real, but they will pass. New fears will take their place and the cycle will continue. The reason I want the reason I want you to imagine you had the reason I want you to imagine you had 5 years left to live is to give you a space. If you imagined you had 3 months left to live, you would most likely focus on getting your affairs in order. When we expand the question to 5 years, your mind will immediately focus on what's important. You'll you'll want to do the things you haven't had time for. You'll want to spend time with your loved ones and you'll want to leap out of your comfort zone. Possible roadblocks. When you begin exploring this question, you'll run into things like wanting to spend more time with your family and friends. But once you get past those, that's where the magic happens. Because what is truly important to you because happens. Because what is truly important for you. Note, I'm not saying family and friends aren't important, but this book is about finding your passion, and that's what we want to uncover. When you have 5 years left to live, you have to become focused on what truly matters in your life. Do you want to write that book? Do you want to get up on a stage and inspire people? Do you want to travel the world and tell people about it? Keep writing and playing out the story of what you will do. Go beyond the obvious. Go beyond. Go beyond the obvious. Go beyond the obvious and see what comes out. Time to write. Imagine that you got Imagine that you got your death sentence today. You have 5 years left to live. What would you do? Yes, at first you'd You'd freak out. But when you get over that, what becomes important? Focus on that and start writing it down. Writing it, writing it, writing it down. What is what is it that your heart would lead you to do? Here are here are a few prompts and questions to help you get started. If I had 5 years left to live, I would not waste time on what I'm starting to realize is, and that's that. When you feel eager to move on, You'll you'll be wanting for you. I'll be when you feel eager to move on. I'll be waiting. I'll be wanting. Of course, what's happening? When you feel eager to move on, I'll be waiting for you on the next page. Okay. 24. Problems proof. Question. If all your problems were solved, what would you do? If nothing was is nothing. If nothing was stopping you, what next step would you take? Just for a second. Could you feel what it Would you feel what it would feel like to be free of all your problems? To be free of worry and anxiety? Feels good, doesn't it? So, so often we postponed following our passions. So often we postpone following our passion. We put off doing what makes our heart sing. Why? Because it seems like we have more important things to do. Or it might seem like you have more urgent problems to solve. These are all excuses. They are not real obstacles. You can start following your passion today. You don't have to quit your job. You don't have to fix anything. You don't have to become someone. You have to start before you're ready. Like Stephen Pressfield so eloquently puts like Stephen Pressfield so eloquently puts in it put it puts it in his book, Do the Work. If you have if you have 5 minutes, what you do, you can start. But where do you start? That's the thought. That's the tough question, isn't it? That's what this book is all about. I'm here to help you take the next step. The, the problem is that it's easy to make this next step too big, too big, too big. The solution is to think baby steps. It could be doing some brainstorming, journaling, or signing up for that acting class you've always wanted to take. Forget about what it might lead. If your heart says yes, go for it. Possible roadblocks. Once again, this comes down to noticing how you've been stopping yourself. Most people most people will not explore this question. Some might feel uncomfortable with it. That's one of the problems that's one of the problems that has been stopping you. What would it be like without it? Without it, whatever, whatever, whatever is on going on in your head, let it be, and then grab your pen and paper and start. Time to write. Start writing the question. If all my problems were solved, what would I do? Explore it for a few minutes and then dive into the prompts below. If I had no problems, worries, or challenges, I would. If all my if all my excuses suddenly disappeared, I when I imagine being free of my problems, my next baby step would be, hold on, how are you feeling? Check in with yourself. Take a deep breath and see if you are ready for the next one. Okay. Well, thank you. I'll have to stop this now. Thanks.